Howdy! So today I'm going to transfer this jar, fully colonized brown rice grain, into this shoebox monotub, and I'm going to use CVG as my substrate. Super simple stuff, so let's get to it. This is my first time recording like this with my camera set up on a tripod in between myself and the things I'm going to be working on. I've done it vertically, but this will be the first time I'm doing it horizontally. So I already cleaned this with some ISO before I started recording, so I'm not going to do it again. But what I haven't done yet is one of the most important parts, hand sanitizer. Clean my gloves. I'm going to wipe it up my arms as well. I'm going to get it on my Fitbit, try to get it under my wrist, get my gold watch, even though it is antimicrobial, just because it's metal. The glass isn't. Mess up another bit. This is the jar. I don't have a label for it, but I'm pretty sure it's Golden Teacher. So we'll find out, I think. Let's see. I can't open it. I really can't open it. This jar was giving me so much problems, I had to go get a jar opener. Let's see if this is the solution. There we go. Awesome. Got the ring off. Now let's get the seal off. There we go. Oh, it smells so good, guys. It's just like Mother Earth. Now it's time to break the grain up. And I like to use this really long screwdriver. Let's see. It's pretty hard. That's what she said. Sorry, guys. God, it smells so good. Every time I poke into it, the aroma is released. And it is just... If you've never let a jar of mycelium colonize, you should seriously consider doing it. And I don't believe it matters what type of mycelium is colonizing, because all of my grain jars and all of my mushroom bags smell the same. It's just a very lovely aroma. Basically what you would expect the Mother Goddess of Earth to smell like. That's my only explanation. If Mother Earth had perfume, this would be it. The mycelium in this jar right here is clumped together so well that it's really difficult for me to break it up with this right here. So I'm breaking out the mushroom knife. Let's see if this goes a little bit better. That wasn't good. There we go. The curb is the side you want to put pressure on. Here we go. Got some nice, beautiful mycelium. You can see the hyphae. That's what my channel is named after. Now that I cut it up a little bit with the knife, let's see if I can get it with the screwdriver. A little bit. Here we go. Generally, I would do a 3-to-1 ratio of my grain spun to my substrate. This is about more of a 2-to-1, but the YouTube channel Microphilia, he's been experimenting a bit with different cultivation techniques. He's the person I got the introduce the fruiting conditions way sooner advice from. And he has a pretty successful YouTube channel. I know that doesn't automatically mean he's right about anything, but I'll find out how true his statements are, and then I can use that to gauge how much to trust his statements in the future. The fact that I'm having trouble breaking up this grain jar is actually a good sign. That means the mycelium has been able to establish itself all throughout the brown rice, and it has together well enough that it is resilient. Get every little bit out. Get the last bit off of the knife. I'll wash this off in a moment, and I'll do it right now. I got a napkin that's soaked in isopropanol right by me. Mushroom knife is cool because it also has a little broom on it, and I think that's cool. Now that I have all the grain in the shoebox or shotgun monotub, apply hand sanitizer. Sure, I get it nice and up my arms. Sorry, I keep wobbling the camera. Like I stated earlier, this is my first time recording like this. Hands dry off a little bit because 90% isopropanol. I don't think it's enough or strong enough to ruin this grow, but it's still pure alcohol, so I don't want to damage the mycelium that's already present. But now that I got it in the shotgun tub, I'm going to break up all the grain, and you could see, let me make sure I get some bits off, that it's established all throughout the grain, and that's why it was a little bit tough to break up with just the screwdriver. I had to break out the knife. So this is a really good sign. I'm very happy that it's this clumped up and thick. These grain jars that are behind the shotgun tub, they are mixed grain bags or jars. They have popcorn and brown rice in them. And I also read a tip to put some gypsum in the pot while you're cooking the corn and the rice, because the gypsum grains will create space between the individual rice grains and it won't clump up as much as this. That's what I read. So we'll find out, because those are the first jars I've ever put gypsum in. You want to get it broken up pretty well so that there's more inoculation points for the substrate. And what I mean by that is each individual grain of rice that is colonnaded with the mycelium can act as an inoculation point, whereas a clump like this is only considered a single inoculation point, where a bunch of clumps like this, or ideally individual fully colonized grains, provide hundreds, if not thousands, of inoculation points. This is just about as good as I'm going to get it for right now, or at all. I'm not going to do it again later. Sadly, this mycelium on my gloves right now, it's going to go in a garbage can. And that's sad, guys. But I'm helping the mycelium in other ways. That spray bottle has this product in it, and it's supposed to help things like trich, and it says that you'll get fruits 10 to 14 days sooner. I've hit a couple of monotubs with it so far, but that's only been within about the past 2 weeks. So I haven't had enough time to be able to judge whether or not it's telling the truth. Their liquid culture premix is awesome. So I got a good feeling about this stuff. But the way you use it, first I'm gonna pour in my substrate. And I don't think I finished my thought that I started earlier about usually doing a 3-to-1 spawn to bulk ratio. The Microphilia channel I've been watching, he's stated that he's begun using a 1-to-1 ratio, and I think this is about a 2-to-1 ratio, but I'm trying to use less substrate and see if I can get fruits a little bit faster. I almost messed up. I got a glove on one hand. That's the one I'm going to be mixing stuff up with. So the way this Dr. MYC stuff is supposed to work, dry off my hand real quick, like I did last time. Whenever you begin the transfer, I'm going to mix it up just a little bit first. So 1 gram of this stuff is supposed to be enough to treat 50 monotubs. So what you do I'm using this sprayer. Begin mixing up your bulk substrate, then you give it one spray, mix it up more, give it a second spray, finish mixing it up, add it down just a little bit. I will probably add a casing layer to this later on off camera because I need to make more casing layer substrate. I don't have any available right now, but I got the stuff to make it. I like to try to get as much off the walls just so I can see in there easier. That's as mixed up as I'm going to do it. And now I will do the final spray. You're only supposed to do 3 sprays per monotub, and you're only supposed to spray it whenever you're doing the transfer to bulk. That's the last spray. Now I'm going to put the lid on it, and I am going to place it in there. Oops, sorry. And I guess I will show you how I do that, because why not? Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I know this wasn't the most educational video ever made, but I was just in the mood to make a video today, so this is it. But don't forget to like and subscribe for more mushroom videos, and I would love to see you around in the future, and I hope everybody has a good rest of their day.